Alright, Mew, the jig is up. Where are the bombs? I see someone doesn't feel like talking. Well then, Mew, why don't you have a drink? Alright, Mew. Let's see how you liked that. No, that's not possible. It's still dry. How is it still dry? How is it still dry?
Double sleeving is the process of using 2 sleeves per card, an inner sleeve and an outer sleeve. Outer sleeves are the most common types of sleeves. Chances are, these are what you have your deck sleeved in right now. There are many different types of these made by many different brands, although if you're looking for recommendations, I recommend either the Ultra Pro Eclipses or the Dragon Shield Mats. Whatever sleeves you get though, make sure you're getting the right size. Games like Cardfight Vanguard, Yugioh, and others use smaller sleeves the most, and it's very important that you get the correct size for the cards you're using. Inner sleeves are a bit different. These are often called perfect fit sleeves, as they're meant to be just barely big enough to fit the cards. There's only a few brands that make these, but Ultra Pro, Dragon Shield, and KMC are all brands that I would recommend. Okay, so now we have all the sleeves we need. So how do we do this? Well, first let's put on the inner sleeve. The opening of the inner sleeve should be at the bottom of the card. Next, we're going to be putting this card into our outer sleeve. Make sure you put the card in bottom first, so that the opening of our inner sleeve is at the bottom of our outer sleeve. This can be a little difficult to do, as depending on the kind of outer sleeves you're using, you may find that your inner sleeves are sliding off as you put them in. Once you finally have the card sleeved, I recommend storing it in a tight-fitting deck box to eliminate air pockets. However, if you're in a rush or just want to make extra sure there's no pockets, you can always roll the card out yourself. But just how well protected are your cards? Well, with double sleeving, they can survive rain, a spilled drink, and even waterboarding. However, double sleeve cards are nowhere near waterproof. You'll see that when the card is submerged vertically rather than horizontally, water does indeed get in. I also shook and moved the card while it was underwater to see what would happen, and the verdict is, well, this card got absolutely destroyed. So while double sleeving might protect you from minor spills most of the time, it's definitely not the best if you plan on taking a bath with your cards. Now, obviously if you just plan on collecting cards and not playing with them, using a tamper-proof case or a screw-in case will give them a lot more protection. However, those are almost impossible to play with. Double sleeving really is the perfect crossover between functionality and protection, and it gives you so much peace of mind while playing with high-value cards. But you know, in the end, even after all this, I feel like I'm still forgetting something. Oh God,